and then we will get going. Can y'all see that all right? Y'all see it? Thumbs up? Okay. So you might recognize a few faces on here. I did change up a few of these things and all this good stuff. So, but welcome to our business opportunity call tonight. This is probably the second or third time that we've done this. We try to make it a little better every time. But the biggest thing that we want to do tonight is that we want to go ahead. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. No, we're good. That's all right. My wife. Okay. No, I'm good. Thank you. But the biggest thing that we want to do tonight is just share with you why we're so passionate about it. I think a lot of people see us as Beachbody coaches and they see us posting all the time. And to be honest with you, it's all right, but they compare us to a lot of other companies that are out there, you know, and I'm just going to name them because this is my call and I can do what I want to, I guess. But it's Works and it's the Avon stuff and there's the Amway and a lot of things like that out there. And I'll be honest with you, I've never done any of that stuff before, and I never would because it's nothing that I can be passionate about. I'm passionate as a Beachbody coach. I wake up every morning thinking about how I can change people's lives, how I can help my coaches to reach their goals, how I can help them to be their best. We get excited about doing these things together, but even more than that, how we can help our challengers, you know, to be their very best. So just welcome to Elite Fitness in this coach informational session that we've got going on.
Enter your participant ID followed by the pound or hash sign. Otherwise, you are in the Zoom meeting.
Okay, I got somebody muted. If that happens again, just mute your thing. You should be muted right there, but it's no big deal. I should have took care of that. So tonight we're going to just talk about what is Beachbody coaching. We're going to keep it as basic as we can, but you know, you got to think about it. A lot of people are afraid of Beachbody coaching. They think that you have to be in the best shape of your life. You know, they ask questions like, can I inspire others, you know, to their best life? You know, how do you make money as a Beachbody coach? I don't want to sell to my friends and family. I want to live a life that's free, but I'm not sure where to start. And that's what tonight is all about. And I'm going to share with you who I am and how I became a Beachbody coach and how I'm really just an average person. I know a lot of people that may not know me real well. They might not think I'm average. They may think I'm below average. Heck, I don't know. But I think as a Beachbody coach, we all get the opportunity to become something even more than average. That is for sure. Let me see if I can get this thing to go forward. Okay. So a little bit about me. For y'all that don't know me, my name is Michael Gowan. I'm a diamond coach. I've been coaching since July of 2013. I began this journey by simply somebody invited me to it. I was doing Insanity. I had kind of worked out all my life. Really was an average athlete in school, an average student too. I'm not too proud of that, but that's what it was. It's just who I was. And so when I started working out, when I got out of high school, I continued to work out some, but I did the same things that I was taught in school. You know, I did bench press. I did 4 sets of, 8, 10, 12, 15. I did incline. I did decline. I did all those things, and I got average results. I didn't know anything about nutrition. And at age 39, I was introduced to Insanity, and then I was introduced to Shakeology. And I got my core. I always go to that. I got my core ripped for the first time in my life at age 39, which seems impossible because most people think that as you get older, it's impossible to do those things. And I loved the workouts. I loved that I was busy and I could get a great workout in every day because, as you can see, I got 2 boys. And if you know me, we're at the ball field all the time. So I don't have an hour and a half to spend at the gym. So I was introduced to coaching through challenge groups. And I seen how my coach and how other coaches loved what they were doing. And so I got into it. But I'm a father of 2 boys, my Easton and I got Easton and Easton on there, but it's actually Easton and Hunter. We did not name our boys the same names. That would be crazy. But that's what the slide says, so forgive me. But they are 16 and 13. I did get that part right. I'm a lead technician, but I'm also a business owner. I'm a Beachbody business owner, but I do work 40 hours a week, or I'm employed 40 hours a week. I'm not going to say I work real hard, but I am there. I've got a general engineering degree and an industrial technology degree from Tri-County. So I tell everybody, they say, do you got a 2 or 4 year degree? I tell them I got a 4 year degree because I got 2 2-year degrees, and 2 plus 2 is 4. So I do have a 4 year degree in my mind. Anyway, so I love clean eating. I'm not a clean eating expert by no means. There's a lot of ladies on our team that know a lot more about it than me. And I love running challenge groups. I've been successful in 18 months. I've built a pretty good team and a pretty good business, an amazing team and a pretty good business in 18 months. Words that describe me: I'm determined, I'm disciplined. I don't let any excuses get in my way. I don't believe in excuses. I believe you listen to them and you learn from them and you grow and you push through that. I dream big. I've got goals at 41 that most people are scared to dream of when they're 21. And if anybody knows me, they know that my saying is better days ahead. That came from something that God put in my heart when I started this journey. So what is Beachbody altogether? I love the simple fact that Karina and Chad's on here, because I know Karina is a new coach. Yeah, wave, Chad, Karina. They're on this call. And they had done like almost all the workouts Karina had for the past years and knew nothing about coaching. She knew about Beachbody, but she knew nothing about coaching, which is really cool. But Beachbody was founded in 1998 by a couple of amazing guys I've met, Carl Dockler. They're a direct marketing company that wanted to come up with a direct, effective solution for weight loss. And basically what they done is they created all these different workouts, and people were buying them and they were putting them on the shelf, and they weren't getting results. And Carl, I don't know John real well, but the things I know about Carl, he wants people to lose weight. He just didn't want to sell things and make money. So Beachbody became Team Beachbody, and Team Beachbody is what us body of coaches are, what we do. And so they did the multi-level marketing, the network marketing, which means you earn through direct sales and team sales. But it's a great way. Basically what they seen was that people were buying their product and other people were helping them on their journey with their product. They were helping them to become their best. So that's where Team Beachbody, that's where the coaching opportunity came from. So what is a coach? So first of all, let's talk about what a coach is not, because I am not any of these. I'm not a fitness expert. I'm not a personal trainer, because I think of a personal trainer as somebody that's got these degrees and all this different stuff. I'm definitely not a nutritionist, because I'm still learning. Definitely, doesn't necessarily have their goal body, in place. I really look at myself and I'm in pretty good shape to be 41. I know Chad's older than me. I didn't realize that when we started doing this, and he's early 40s as well. And Chad's like me. He's not satisfied yet. We look at ourselves and people say, man, y'all are in great shape, but we're never where we want to be. You can be 80 pounds overweight or 180 pounds overweight and be a Beachbody coach. You don't have to be at your goal body weight. It's a normal person. I can agree with that, but in the same way, I believe Beachbody coaches are not normal. I believe we're above average. We do have flaws. We make mistakes, but we're people that want to be healthy. We're people that want to succeed, and we're dedicated to helping other people. In order to be a Beachbody coach on this elite fitness team, you've got to be passionate about other people, motivated, and you got to have a drive. And we're people who drink Shakeology, and we do the workouts every day. In other words, we're a product of the product, and we lead by example. And if you look at all that different stuff, a lot of people think Beachbody coaches have to be these perfect people. No, once you get to know us, you realize we're just passionate about what we do, and we want to be our very best. So what does a Beachbody coach actually do? Some of the things we actually do is we run challenge groups. And if you've been in any of our challenge groups, you see how those things run. Just online groups. You don't have to create anything. You're given all the tools that you want, that you need to run these groups, all the posts that you need. You can be creative and add to it, but there's the basic foundational things are there. We teach fitness and we teach nutrition, but the biggest thing we do is we give support to people. And when you've got the best workouts like Beachbody does, I'll tell anybody, I don't care who it is. I don't care if they're CrossFit. I don't care if they're gym rats. I don't care whoever. I could tell them today to come over and do 21-day fix extreme with me, and they're going to be sore tomorrow. Anybody want to testify and give a woo-woo to that, you can raise your hands, because I promise you, that's right. Everybody's testified. I did it yesterday, and I don't do 21-day fix extreme, and I cannot walk today. I'm just saying. But it's the workouts, the fitness part, Beachbody gives us the best workouts. Nutrition, Shakeology, there's nothing else compared to it. It's all natural. It's got superfoods. I'm not going to describe it tonight, but it's everything to it. The other key to this is support. That's where us coaches come into place, and that all equals success that our challengers can have. So these are just some different things that we do as Beachbody coaches. We have Transformation Tuesdays. We have different things where we're posting, we're sharing with different people. And I know a lot of people say, well, I can't post on Facebook. I don't post a lot. Well, I'm telling you this, when you're fired up, when you're excited, when you're passionate about something, when you're moving forward and you're helping people do different things, then you start posting on Facebook. I had Facebook 3 months before I started Beachbody Coaching. The only reason I got it was to look at my daddy's pictures that he posted of my little boys, because he's always taking pictures at my kids' games. That's the only reason I had it. I didn't skim through newsfeed. I didn't go in and message and chat and do all that different stuff. I didn't post pictures, really. I didn't do any of that stuff. But I do now because I love doing what I do, and it's exciting to be able to do it. So as a Beachbody coach, how do you make money? How do you do these things? I'm going to keep it as simple as I can tonight. Basically, everything that you sell, you make 25% off of it. So let's say that you sell a $160 challenge pack. There's no middleman. We are the middleman. And you get $60 off a $160 challenge pack. The great thing that I love about being a Beachbody coach is I don't spend any money to buy any products. The only products I buy are the ones that I use. I'm not buying a bunch of crap and storing it in the back of my car and riding around and trying to sell stuff. I don't handle anybody's money. I don't have to go buy anything at all. It don't cost anything to be a Beachbody coach except what you want to invest. If you want to buy business cards and all that, that's fine. But you make 25% off of everything. Plus, you get a 25% discount on all products that you purchase. It's crazy not to be a coach. As you grow and as you develop a team, you start getting cycle bonuses and team bonuses, and that's where all the money really starts pouring in. But it's really simple, 25% commission. And as you grow your team, as you reach out and you invite other people and you encourage other people to be a coach, then you start making cycle bonuses and team bonuses. So some of the rewards for helping others and achieve their health and fitness goals, Beachbody is one thing I love about the company is a lot of companies talk up front about trips and about all the money you make and all that different stuff. And really Beachbody talks more about helping people and how we're successful with that. But I'm telling you this, Melanie Mitro is my wife's cousin, and that's part of the team that we're part of. That's the people we get to train with. And they get to go up to trips up to Italy. They get to go to Cancun. They get to go to leadership retreat. Let me tell you this. The leadership retreat in Scottsdale, Arizona is not just for the select 100 people. When you become, and you don't understand this, but anybody can do this. When you become a 2-star diamond coach, you get to go to the leadership in Scottsdale, Arizona, and everything's paid for, and they treat you like royalty. I went to Vegas to Summit, and I got to see firsthand the opportunity and the way that they treat people out there. They treat you like royalty. They treat you like first-class citizens and working people that we are. They give you the best of the best. Obviously, the people that are most successful at this company, they get even better trips. They get even better, treatment and things like that. But there's a lot of opportunity for people to do that. And I'm telling you, Coach Summit 2015 in Nashville, if you're a coach right now, I listened to Carl Daikeler talk the other day, and it really resonated with me. He was talking about if you're a coach or if you're thinking about being a coach, you need to get to Summit. And if you don't, I totally understand. But if you're thinking about being a coach or you're a new coach or whatever it may be, last year I had a coach that was going with me. I ended up going by myself. Money was tight. I scraped it up. I mean, it was really tight. Timing was tight, not the best time to go. I scraped it up. I went, and it was the best thing for my company that I've ever done. For my company, for my business, it was the best thing that I ever done. Is it a vacation? Kind of, sort of, but you're so busy learning so much stuff and working out all the time. It's not something that you're going to go spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on to go just hang out. You're learning, you're growing, you're experiencing, you're doing all those things for your business. But there's a lot of opportunity and rewards for helping other people. So I'm going to talk about in a second, what is the dream team? Because the dream team is part of what we are. The dream team is the number one, and this is a big deal if you're going to be a part of elite fitness that a lot of people don't get to experience. We get to work with the number one coach in Beachbody. That's Melanie Mitro. That's my wife's cousin. She is number one out of, it says over 200,000 coaches in the network, but it's closer to over 300,000 coaches now. We get the best of the best training. We get the best of the best guidance. We get to work with the superstars, the people that are growing this business, the people that are working with the top people like Carl Daikeler in this business. So we get to learn every day, every week on calls like this from them. It's an amazing opportunity. They're motivated people. They're stay-at-home moms, mothers, daughters, single moms, military people, lawyers, doctors, anesthesiologists, whatever you name it, pharmaceutical reps. from every walk of life, there are people that are Beachbody coaches that are growing and building an amazing business. So what can you expect from this team? And, how are we different from other teams in Beachbody? The things that I just talked about, the training is amazing with this team. The team building, the retreats, the close support for all our coaches, the one-on-one touching base with people, the guest speakers that we have are some of the best. The leadership training, it's an amazing opportunity to be able to work with some of the best companies. It's something that's always growing, always changing. You'll start off in a Coach Basics group online, and then you can go to the next group. There's always something that's always growing for you. There's always an opportunity for you to learn. But the biggest thing that I want you to know about this opportunity is it is at your pace. If you want to do this and replace your income in 2 to 3 years, then that's at you and we'll run with you. But if you want to walk and you just want to make a little bit of extra money, pay off a few bills, have some spending money for the summer, then we'll also do that with you. This is all yours. So how do you do this and create a life by design? How do you do this? If you're busy like me, people look at me and they say, you're a full-time worker. You're a dad who has 2 boys that are playing ball all the time. How in the world do you make it happen? This is what I do. I teach my coaches this, and we're going to teach it and grow in depth even more. We set business hours, and my coaches hear me talk about Chick-fil-A all the time because I have the highest respect for Chick-fil-A. But Chick-fil-A has business hours. You know what? They shut down on Sundays. Why? Because that's the day they shut down. They go to church. They do things like that. What I teach my coaches, and the same thing that I do, is I put in my hours for work. I put in my hours for my family. I put in my hours for ball games, for church, and all those things. And I pick out a power hour every day that I'm going to have. Mine starts at 4 o'clock in the morning. Yours don't have to do that. You can do 30 minutes a day if you want to do that. You can do 20 minutes a day. But whatever you do, we teach you to set your hours, set them ahead of time, have a plan, and be consistent with it so that you can reach whatever your personal goals are. But that's how you create a life by design. You start it today, and you have a plan and a goal for tomorrow, but you start it and you create it today, and you be consistent with it. And then that way, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, and 10 years from now, you can have the life that you want, whether it's just to get out of debt or whether it's to travel or whether it's to replace your jobs, one of your jobs, both your jobs, whatever it may be. That's how you do it. So how do you make it official if you want to be a Beachbody coach? There's a few ways that you can do it. The easiest way to do it is if you buy a challenge pack. What is a challenge pack? A challenge pack is a workout and Shakeology. If you do that right up front, it's free to be a Beachbody coach. Free? Yeah, it's free. It really is. There's no hidden charges. There's no fast talk, sales pitch, or anything like that. It's totally free to be a Beachbody coach. If you've already, maybe you've been in a challenge group and you said, you know what, I want to be a coach. Then what you do is you go back, you sign up to be a coach, you pay $39.95, then you email Coach Relations, and they're going to give you that $39.95 back. You tell them you've already bought a challenge pack. If you're in the military, then you actually get a discount. There's no sign-up fee or no monthly fees to be able to do that. But it's easy to be able to do it. Actually, my mom is what's called a discount coach. She just signed up to be a coach just to get the discount on it. That shows you how cheap it is to be a Beachbody coach. So this is the thing, that I would say if you're on here and you're saying, okay, I don't know if I really want to do this. The person who invited you, to this call will follow up with you in the next 24 hours, and they're going to ask, what did you like most about the presentation? Do you think the Team Beachbody feels like a fit for you that could help you achieve your goals? And what option appeals to you? Maybe you just want to be a customer. That's all right, because here's the reality of it. I never, ever want anybody to be a coach that does not want to do that. For example, I'll go back to Karina and Chad. They're probably our newest coaches on our teams. I am jacked up, excited, screaming out the rooftop about them being on our team. But if I had to talk them into doing it, it would be a heavy burden on my back, having to carry them and force them to do certain things. You only want to be a coach if the timing is right for you. It could be now. It could be 6 months from now. So the person that invited you to this call would be the one that I would talk to say, hey, these are some other questions I got. Is this a great fit for me? Maybe I just want to be a customer, or, hey, I'm ready to do this full time. What is the next step? Those are the things that you need to talk about. So think about it. This is the things that you really need to think about. What can becoming a coach do for you? What can it do for you? Because it can radically change your life. And I share this. I've been a coach for, since July 2013. And I'll share this on this call because it does matter. There is income potential on here. I make about $1,600 a month. What does $1,600 a month mean for me? It means I'm paying off bills that I've had forever. It means that, I can make my house payment, and it means that I can make a few more payments if I wanted to. But for me, it's getting totally debt-free. I'm going to be able to, my goal is to, in the next year, buy me a nice new truck. I can take my boys and do some things. I can do all those different things. What can it do for you? It means this is the key thing for me as to why I'm a Beachbody coach. Freedom. This is my big why. We'll ask you this as a coach. Why do you want to do this? Freedom. For me, it's financial freedom. It's freedom of time with my family so that when my kids ask me if I want to go on a field trip with them, I don't have to go ask a boss, can I do it? I can say, yes, I'm my own boss. I'm going to take the day off. It means freedom of being able to travel. If there's a mission trip, just like I was thinking about today while I was at work, with these hurricanes and tornadoes and all these things that are different happening, I would love to be able to take off and go help with disaster relief and take my kids and serve. I'd love to be able to give some money to those things. Freedom financially to be able to give money. Freedom to be able to have that time. Freedom. That's what it means to me. It's different for you. What does it mean for you? Think about who you can help. Here's the thing about it as a new Beachbody coach. I remember when I first became a new Beachbody coach, I thought about people immediately in my community, in my family, my warm markets, what we call it, that I could help. But here's the reality of it. You will help people. If you stay consistent on this journey, you will be amazed, blown away how your team will grow and how you'll be able to help people from all over the United States. I'm not going to name all the states because I don't know them. I don't know all the states anyway. But anyway, I know I've helped people from Arizona, from California, from Pennsylvania, from Florida, from Georgia, from North Carolina, and from Texas. I know that for sure. When I started this journey, I was thinking about helping people from Williamston, the small town that I'm in. That's it. Now I've got coaches from Arizona, from Missouri, from Tennessee, about to have one in Florida anytime now. I mean, from all over the United States, So you think small right now, but then you eventually think big. What are my goals and dreams? Yeah, I mentioned mine's freedom. I know one of my coaches is on this call. Sam, his goal is some freedom to be able to take his family, to move down to Florida, to be able to do some traveling. He's a teacher. He loves teaching. But that teaching salary don't allow him to be able to do the things that he wants to do financially. Some of you may have some other goals that are financial goals. Some of them may just be, helping out some people. It has to be the goals and dreams that are for you. So here's the dream big call to action for you. Why do you want to be a Beachbody coach? That word freedom right there is for me. I want to inspire people. Look at that quote right there. I want to inspire people. I want someone to look at me and say, because of you, I didn't give up. I'm telling you what, one of the greatest things as a Beachbody coach is when you get a message from somebody and they say things like, I would have quit if it wouldn't have been for you. I would have quit if it wouldn't have been for you. I would have been in the hospital if it wouldn't have been for you. I'd have never got off this medication if it hadn't been for you. And it's not about you, but I'm telling you this, when you serve other people, when you sow a seed of greatness, you reap a harvest of greatness. When you sow a good seed, you reap a good seed. And this is one thing, one job that you can be passionate about, one job that you can be significant at and be successful at. And when I say that, you can be successful in that you can grow an amazing, huge business and make some great money with it. But you can be significant in the fact that you can radically change families' lives. Not just a mom, not just a dad. But when you touch a mom and you touch a dad, you touch those children too, and you change their future. That's the kind of dreaming I'm talking about. That's the kind of call of action I'm talking about. So why do you want to be a Beachbody coach? That why has to be big enough for you that it's something that's going to push you even when you struggle, when you want to give up. Because here's the reality, like that other quote says, if your dreams don't scare you, they aren't big enough. If you've just got dreams of just retiring one day, to me, that's not big enough dreams. For me, it's not. For you, it may be different. It has to be why for you. So I'm going to wrap up this call. I'm going to go back and we'll let anybody ask up any questions that you've got. I'm going to go to this stop share right here. We'll go back to the screen. So any questions that anybody's got, you can ask away. and I'll do my very best to answer them.